So I often use sparkly objects and materials in my work. And for me, the sparkles represent the reflection of God and spirit sort of everywhere. And so when people look at my work and they're enthralled with these materials, I feel like I've done my work. I think that growing up as Black in the South in the 80s, there were certain things that I didn't pay attention to. Going to field trips at plantations or just the history of slavery. It was sort of taught tangentially, but I didn't realize as a child how much it affected who I was and who my family was and how it affects society. And it wasn't until I came here to Baltimore and saw sort of the clear division of wealth and poverty or being poor, Black and white, that I sort of questioned like what's going on. And that's when I felt like I spent a lot more time delving into history and why things are the way they are. And I hope to bring that into my work and to educate audiences on the things that I'm continuing to learn as I make new work. I love going and visiting old churches and looking at Renaissance architecture, Byzantine sculptures and Byzantine paintings, sort of a lot of the beautiful religious buildings that were built in reverence to the gods. And I take those concepts and those works and those ideas and that idea of the sparkly image, just creating a spiritual sort of sacred environment for one to be in into my work. And so when I'm looking at the colors, the blues, the golds, the reds, sort of the burnt siennas, the browns, like I'm thinking about all of those things when I'm making my work. I'm inspired by that and by nature and just the beauty around me. This book is remembering Paradise Park, and Paradise Park was actually a segregated park in Florida. And what I did not realize is just the amount of recreational facilities and amusement parks that existed around the United States. The caveat to many of these places is that they were all segregated. And I'm excited to have some of these works being shown at the BMA as a part of this exhibition with the Baker Awards. My main inspiration and motivation is just being Black in America and showing the goodness and the beauty of Black people and how much endurance that we have, and how we make things flourish out of sort of the things that are given to us. And so I aim to inspire and put that in my own work. I grew up Jehovah's Witness, and sort of one of the things that I sort of felt being in that religion is that there was this sort of reverence of God, but not of the human. In my work, I want to show the reverence of the human, that we all do matter, that we all are spiritual beings, and that we can work together to create sort of a beautiful world and a place to be.